had an idea to, like, obviously there are several Magic the Gathering cards that have way too much text on them. That's, some old cards, some newer cards. I have like a list of, it's about half and half newer cards, older cards. So the idea is you take the printed text on the card, you run it through Google Translate. So you kind of, but you don't do just one language. You go like language to language, and you probably do that about 10 times. And then you eventually go back to English, and you compare the original printed card text versus the translated card text when it goes through several translations. And I did a couple test runs, and let me tell you, there's some interesting ones. So just to give you an idea, we're going to start off very, very simple. We're going to do, this is kind of like the test run. Just, the most basic text of all time, right? I guess maybe not as basic as Ancestral Recall, but just to kind of give you an idea of how it works. So you put it into English, and then you go English, you just say, you do, I don't know, Armenian. Copy paste this, and then you go, you just do this like over and over again, right? You go Japanese to, I don't know, Serbian, copy paste, switch that to Norwegian, I don't know. And then you do switch that to Persian. Just picking random languages. There's not really like a rhyme or reason. You do Persian to like, I don't know, Mongolian. And do this to like Ukrainian. And again, you just do this about like 10 times. Pick like Filipino. And then we'll do like one more. So we'll say Latvian. Then you go Latvian to here. And then you eventually end up on English. Holy crap! Can we do Jade Avenger? Aspiring Spike with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs, buddy. Appreciate you. If you got gifted a sub from Spike, be sure to thank him in the chat. He's literally in the chat. And if you didn't, dodged. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Can we do Jade Avenger? I don't think Jade Avenger has that much text. But this is kind of the idea. So the original text says, take an extra turn after this one. It didn't change much, but it says, after this turn, you take another turn. So it didn't change much, but that's because the text is very basic. But that's the idea, right? Is when you go through Google Translate enough times, the idea is the same, but it just changed, like, it changes the wording around a little bit, And obviously, it's going to look a lot different with a card that has 2 lines of text versus, some of the cards that we have on this list that have 8, 9, 10 lines of text. And it's going to get pretty weird in here, so. How much text does Jade Avenger have? Let's do one for Spike. Spike's here. Alright, we'll do this. I guess it's literally just Bushido 2 is the only text, huh? We'll do Bushido text. How's this? So we'll go... Wait, we gotta go English. So, do here... Latvian... Copy this... No, I don't want to copy this. You kind of get the idea, though, right? And we'll go, like, Turkish... Malagasy... Go Thai. Go Pashto. I don't know what Pashto is. It's not even translating Bushido, because Bushido is just not a word. Okay, this is good. Because this might mess with, like, the word Bushido. Vietnamese, German, French. Wait, why is it not? Okay, now it's kind of weird. I feel like I messed it up somewhere. Alright, can I go back to English? Did I screw something up? I might have screwed something up. Yeah, I definitely screwed something up. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let's try this again. Alright, copy. English detected. Thai. So paste this here. Thai detected. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Now we are good. But yeah, you just pick a bunch of random languages. Greek, Malagasy, Mogus. I don't even know what this is. This looks like wingdings. A little Turkish up in here. Go Estonian. And Ukrainian. And back to English. Alright, so original printed text. Whenever this creature blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Translated text. Each time you block or unblock this creature, you get +2/+2 until end of turn. Not the creature, you get +2/+2. So I don't know if that's... Is that you gain 2 life, or do you gain 4 life? I don't know how that works, but that's the idea. And again, this is going to get weird when we get into some cards that have a lot of text on them. I have a little list over here. I'm not going to spoil it, but I have my list on the other screen. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. This is the card that so I posted a poll on Twitter asking cards, just saying like, hey, do you have any ideas for cards that have a lot of text? And obviously, the most requested card. We'll just get it out of the way. We'll just get it out of the way, because this is the card that people wanted to see the most, so. Chains was second. This was the most requested. Alright, so you start with English. Copy, paste. That's a lot of words. We can start with Ukrainian, that's fine. So you gotta copy the whole thing. And then change that to Serbian, we'll say. It's annoying because you have to like scroll down to copy it. Serbian to Bosnian. And then we'll go here. This is supposed to be Bosnian. And then Bosnian to Somali. See, okay, why is it not detecting it? It's supposed to detect the language, right? I think Control A is your friend. Yeah, probably. So, see, English detected. Maybe I have to refresh every time I do it. So, okay, let's try Control A. Nah, see, it copies that stuff too. Because you only want to copy this stuff. And then, yeah, see, now it's detecting it. So I guess I have to refresh it each time. We'll go Italian for Mengucci. Mengucci. Yeah, I think I just have to refresh it every time. A little Slovak. A little Bulgarian. Yeah, see, every time I do that, it detects it, but... Do Albanian. Do the translate page, not the Google widget thing. You can Control A there. Oh, can you? So is it like... Is it... Okay. So do you have like a... Is there like a different... Like a different program to use it rather than Google Translate? I mean, this isn't that bad, right? This is fine. Alright, I think I'm going to do 2 more, and then we'll go back to English. Translate.google.com. Oh, they have, like, their own webpage for it. Okay. I'm with you. Okay. I'm with you. Alright, 1 more, and we'll go back to English. Ready? We'll go Thai. Alright, here we go. So... Oh my god. Okay. I saw the first 2 words, and I'm already dying. Okay, so the original printed text on the card says Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. Questing Beast can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Whenever Questing Beast deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls. Translated into Be careful, feel deadly. Speed Beast Quest cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less powers. The creature you control cannot block damage resistance. If a researched pet deals damage from battle with an enemy, it will cause additional damage to the aircraft you control. Dude, I can't. I can't. I actually can't. Dude, this is so good. This is the first card, and I'm already dying. This is definitely going to be a YouTube video. Oh my god, dude. The creature you control cannot block damage resistance. If a researched pet deals damage from battle with an enemy, it will cause additional damage to the aircraft you control. Oh my god. Yeah, how many aircrafts do I control? Mod check aircrafts? Holy crap. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be some good content. I didn't think it was gonna be this good, but wow. Alright, well, that's Questing Beast. Probably this printed text might be a little bit better than the original printed text. Just a little bit, but you know. just a smidge maybe. Yes, this is gonna go on YouTube. YouTube's gonna love this content. Alright, card number 2. The second most requested card. Second most requested card. Okay, now, question here. Should we use the Oracle text or the printed text? What do you guys think about the older cards? Because a lot of the older cards have significantly different printed text than older text. You guys think printed text? New bot tools for timeouts and message deletion. Nice. Camera is going to be mod abusing. You guys like the printed text? Okay. We can try the printed text. That's true. The printed text is a lot more chaotic, so... Alright, here we go. Here we go. Copy. Okay, was there a website? You said it was what? Google.translate.com? Google.translate.com. Oh, that's not it. Translate.google.com. Translate.google.com. There we go. Okay. Okay. Paste. Detect language. Translate from English. Okay. Let's go to Macedonian. And now can I control A? No, see, if I control A, it's going to copy everything. But this is a lot easier because it's full screened, so I can kind of just copy paste it easier. Whoa. No, 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 no. Translate from Macedonian. So now we'll go Malagasy, Amogus. Oh wait, I can just click this, right? Swap language? I think I can just click on that. I think that's easier, right? So if I go Serbian, and then I click on this. Yeah, that's way easier. Click detect language. Serbian detect. Do I have to do that each time? Oh, I think I have to do that each time. Okay, I think I screwed it up. Okay, okay, okay. Let's start over. So I control paste. English detected. So then we go, we'll say German. German's fine. So now if I do swap language, this is German, right? And now we go Samoan. Swap language. Yeah, this is a lot easier, right? This is so much easier to do it this way. Italian. Swap language. We'll do Finnish. I'm just picking languages at random. Japanese. Mongolian. PogChamp. Little Ukrainian. Swap it over. We'll go Albanian. Swap it over. Russian. We'll do this a couple more times. Do some French. Some Sindhi. Maltese. And one more, okay? Indonesian. Last one. Alright, you ready? Here it is, chat. Here it is. Alright. So. This one's clearly broken with those. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I messed it up a little bit. Printed text in the card. If a player would draw a card except the first one he or she draws in his or her draw step each turn, that player discards a card instead. If the player discards a card this way, he or she draws a card. If the player doesn't discard a card this way, he or she puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Translated into, if the player receives a card other than the first card, discard that card. When a player discards a card in this way, draw the card. So does that mean you draw the card that they discard? If the player doesn't discard cards this way, he or she puts the top card from his library into the grave. Yeah, I think we gotta go a little bit farther, huh? I think we gotta go a little bit farther on this one. We gotta keep going. Okay, so put this back here. Go Russian. I think I already did Russian, but it's actually not bad. I know, right? I think I did Mongolian already, but Spanish, Ukrainian, Norwegian, Georgian, Korean. I don't know what that is. Bambara. I think I'm picking a lot of ones that I already did, but I think it's fine. All right, let's try this now. Wow, these are actually not bad, huh? If a player gets a different card than the original, discard that card. If a player discards such a card, he draws a card. If the player does not discard a card in this order, put the top card of the library into their graveyard. Yeah, this isn't nearly as funny as the first one, huh? I think it might be also because this card is talking about quite simple things, mostly cards and discard. Yeah, it's like, even though it has a lot of text and it's incredibly confusing, it's using a lot of, like, common words, you know? Whereas, you know, something like a questing beast has a lot of words that, like, don't necessarily translate well. So, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe this is just a bad one for, yeah. Okay, maybe this is a bad one. So, okay, Chains of Mephistopheles, we'll call that an F. We'll call that an F. Even though it's a really confusing card, it's just, like, it translates well because it's a lot of cards that, like, words that everybody uses. Okay, now, I want to try... Okay, let's take a look at the text on this card. Wait, did I spell it wrong? How do you spell Shahrazad? I don't know how to spell this. This isn't one of the ones they removed from Gatherer, is it? How do you spell this card? That's going to be too many results. S-H-A-H. Oh, here it is. I'm just dumb. Okay, there it is. Okay. Printed text. Players must leave game in progress as it is and use the cards left in the library. Okay, this one should translate well, I think. I think this one should translate well. Charizard. I think this one should translate well. Okay, let's refresh. Tech language. English detected. So, let's try... let's go Japanese first. Switch. Detect language. I'm going to keep doing detect language just in case. Go Luganda. Tech language. Go Serbian. I think this one's going to be a good one, chat. There's a lot of words here, so. Turkish. German. Swahili will mess it up if you do it halfway through. You want to do Swahili? We'll do a couple more than Swahili. Vietnamese. We'll go Italian. All right, so now we'll do Swahili now. We'll do Swahili. We'll go Ew. Dan's game. I don't even know that's how you pronounce that. Is it Yui or you? Ew. Well, Persian. Tech language. Bengali. Yeah, I think this one's going to be good. All right, one more. Tech language. Estonian. All right, you ready? Here we go, chat. Here we go. Pause, champ. Okay. Printed text. Players must leave game in progress as it is and use the cards left in their libraries as decks with which to play a subgame of Magic. When subgame is over, players shuffle these cards, return them to libraries, and resume game in progress, with any loser of subgame having his or her remaining life points rounding down. Effects that prevent damage may not be used to counter this loss of life. The subgame has no ante. Using less than 40 cards may be necessary. Translated text. Players must exit the current game and play a Magic minigame using the remaining cards in their library as the playing field. When the minigame is over, players shuffle these cards, put these cards back into the deck, and continue playing. Players who lose a side game get their remaining points halved. Corrosion inhibitors cannot be used to prevent this serious damage. Side games without gambling, you may need at least 40 cards. Okay, it was kind of boring up until the last two sentences, huh? Corrosion inhibitors cannot be used to prevent this serious damage. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, but apparently you're not allowed to use corrosion inhibitors. They're banned. They're actually banned. I'm incredibly impressed by Google Translate now. I know, right? We need to really mess it up. Maybe I need to do more languages. That one wasn't bad, but it wasn't as, like, plain and boring as Chains of Mephistopheles. Okay, let's try... This was another very highly requested card. Let's try this one. Voyage counter. Okay, so I think the way that I'm going to do this is I'm just going to copy both halves. Yeah, I think I'm going to copy both halves. And then we'll do paste, and then I'm going to copy the back half and just kind of do it all at once. Right. All right, English detected. Is everybody use the old formatted planeswalkers? What do you mean the old formatted planeswalkers? See, like, Dance of the Dead and these kinds of cards, like, what we really want is cards that don't have words that translate to English well. You know, like, that's why Questing Beast was so hilarious, because it's just keyword soup, you know? And those words on Questing Beast don't translate well into other languages. So that's why Questing Beast was just, you know, the finale, essentially. That should have saved that one for the end. To Planeswalkers, though. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha, I'm with you. Okay, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna try Kozima, God of the Voyage. Audric. The Secret Lair basics might not be too bad. But again, those might have, like... It's a lot of words, but I think a lot of those words would translate well to, you know, to other languages, you know? Like, the idea is you're trying to find, like, stuff that maybe references keywords, maybe references other cards, because those wouldn't translate as well into other languages. You know what I mean? But we'll try Kozima. We'll go through about 15. See what happens. So we'll go Maltese, Filipino. I'm gonna keep clicking detect language just to make sure nothing gets messed up. I don't know if I need to do that, but the original Achroma, the OG, lots of keywords. That one's probably not bad, yeah. The OG Achroma's got a lot of words on it. Dude, nothing's gonna top Questing Beast, though. There's no way anything is gonna top Questing Beast. That was a true delight. An absolute true delight, you know? Soulflare could be nice with the keywords and explanations. Soulflare is a really good one. I'm gonna write some of these down, hold on. So we're gonna do Soulflare, Audric, Chroma. Yeah, those are all really good ones, I think. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, see, again, it's kind of the same thing. I don't know how well this is gonna translate, because it's just like, yeah, it's yep words, but it's like words that do translate well into other languages, because they're just normal words. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have Warp World on here, too, so... Warp World was on my list. What did we do, Swahili last time? Swahili is the game changer, I think. Alright, let's see. We'll go a couple more. Maybe I should just be doing a lot more. Maybe I should be doing like 20-ish each time. Just keep basically putting it through the ringer, you know? And, good Georgian. I think I may have already done Georgian, but we'll go through it a couple of times. No, wrong one. Wrong one. Detect language. Greek. Alright, we'll do 2 more. Go Yiddish. We'll go... whatever that is. Alright, here we go. No, we'll do one more. I want to do one that has, like, a lot of stuff. Swedish, maybe? No, see, I feel like a lot of this got lost in translation. You know? Like, this doesn't look like nearly as much text. There we go. That's better. Okay, here we go. English time. I feel like a lot of the words got lost, though, you know? When will I make this my full-time content? It's just once in a while. Okay, this one's pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to read both sides word for word, because we'll be here forever, but here is the original card text. It has some words. It has a lot of yep words. It's not a formal language. Oh, true. So maybe that's actually good then, right? So yeah, yep words. This is the original text. exile it, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then translated into... Once you start helping, you can follow Cosima. If your country enters a war zone and deports Cosima, you can make a travel report. Otherwise, Cosima goes back to war. From now on, battle number X +1+1. Draw the corresponding map. X is how people get around inventory in Asylum. You can play land with cards. Okay, that one was really good. That one was really good. What did I just walk into? Don't worry about it, Distinction. Oh, man, that one was good. Okay. We had a couple stinkers, but that was a really good one. Your country enter a war zone? Yeah. Draw the corresponding map. Is that expedition map? Hello? Yeah, I know. You have to draw a map. Is it like physically drawing a map, or is it drawing expedition map for your turn? I really don't know. Nobody can tell. You have to let me know in the comments. Okay, next one. This one I think is going to go pretty well, too. I like this one a lot. I have to draw a map, yeah. Am I going to save the final version of these? Yeah, this is going to go on YouTube. This is definitely going to be some YouTube content. Alright, here is Warp World. Each player shuffles all permanents they own into their library, then reveals that many cards from the top of their library. Each player puts all artifact, creature, and land cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. That is the same for enchantment cards, then puts all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield on the bottom of their library. Warp World. Alright, let's take a look. Surely this one will be good. Alright, English detected. English has been detected. We'll start with Maltese. We'll go to... So, yeah, detect language. Go Gallican. Detect language. A little French in there. For the Yellow Hat fans. Ragovich should be funny too? Maybe. Again, it's like you want to try and find cards that have a lot of words that may not or like words or phrases that may not necessarily translate well. Like what we tried Chains of Mephistopheles, and yes, that card is confusing as hell and it has a lot of words, but the thing about Chains of Mephistopheles is it's all words that like would translate well into other languages. You know, it's just real words, you know, as opposed to something like Questing Beast, which was just an absolute like shit show. Questing Beast was awesome. Alright, we'll keep going here a couple times. I'm just picking random languages. Kalitas could be good. Yeah, Kalitas probably has like Kalitas has a lot of magic specific words on it. Did the name of Questing Beast translate to shit show? I don't know if we translated the name. I don't think we translated the name. Omnath. We could try Omnath. Alright, we'll go a couple more. Couple more for Warp Worlds. You look Ukrainian. We'll go like 3 more. Estonian. Go Icelandic. 1 more. Dutch. Alright, ready? No, we'll go 1 more. We'll go Russian. Alright, last one. Ready? Let's go. English, where are you at? English, KW. Okay. Just something like lifelink would be an interesting translate word. Yeah, exactly. That cards like that, words like that, you know, words that are specifically referenced like magic terms that wouldn't necessarily translate into other languages. Okay, this is Warp World. Original text in the card. Each player shuffles all permanents they own into their library, then reveals that many cards from the top of their library. Each player puts all artifact, creature, and land cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. That is the same for enchantment cards, then puts all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield on the bottom of their library. Translated into Each player draws all the cards from the pile several times and reveals the remaining cards in his pile. Players place all cards, items, animals, and fields to win this way, then discard all cards until they have taken cards and magic cards and placed them on the edge of the shelf. Okay, that was pretty good. So, yeah, so mill yourself out, basically, or... players place all cards, items, animals, and fields to win this way. And place them on the edge of the shelf. I know, right? Translated cards posted on the Rosewater Stone Twitter account. No, I'm just kind of doing my own. Yeah, so you just win. Oh yeah, cards and magic cards. So basically we're playing a game that is like, you just shuffle up like half Pokemon cards, half magic cards, you know? Yeah, and then there's a new game mode. You basically play next to a bookshelf, and the shelf is like your separate battlefield. So you know how like there's certain games that have those zones or whatever, and you can play in different zones? You can play like on your normal battlefield, or you can play on your shelf. So that's how that works, for those of you who didn't know. Alright, here's another one. This one should translate well, I think. This one is confusing as hell. Yeah, I feel like this one... This one, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this one goes. Possibility Storm. Oh, shit. Asmo is probably a good one. No, I'm going to write Asmo down. Asmo's a really good one. Because Asmo is one of those cards that probably doesn't have a lot, like, probably has a lot of words that don't necessarily translate well. So yeah, Asmo is a good one. We'll do Asmo next. Yeah, it's also really on brand. Alright, so this is Possibility Storm. We'll go English. We'll go, I don't know, Macedonian. Do this. Again, just picking languages at random. Ride it, chat. Time to ride it. How do you say Asmo in Swahili? Nobody actually knows. Alright, let's go Greek. Let's do Swahili every single time, because Swahili seems to, like, really kind of mess with it a little bit, you know? Yeah, we're gonna do Swahili every single time from now on. I think I may have already done Marathi, but... This is the resident sleeper part, but, you know. We want to make sure we go through as many languages as possible. Oh, wait. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. No, go back. Go back. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong thing. Does Dominator United hit MTGO tomorrow or just Arena? I think both. Swahili messes with it because there are less words and words that have inflections that mean the same thing, just stated differently. Oh, yeah. Has Goblin Game? I have Goblin Game in the list, yeah. Did I switch? I don't know if I switched. Switch. Tech language. Alright, we'll do a couple more. Couple more, and we are good to go. Oh, I think Yiddish was the other one that may have spiced it up last time too. Google Cunning Instigator. I want to know how the goad mechanic works its way through. The goad mechanic, interesting. It's probably kind of cool. All right, you ready? Here we go, chat. The moment of truth. Actually, we'll do one more. We'll do this, then we'll do. All right, the moment of truth. See how this goes. English. So, Possibility Storm, Oracle / printed text. Whenever a player casts a spell from their hand, that player exiles it, then exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a card that shares a card type with it. That player may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then they put all cards exiled with Possibility Storm on the bottom of their library in a random order. Translated to, when each player draws a spell from their hand, they cast the spell and cast the top of their library until a card is drawn. The player can discard the card without paying, then arrange all the Tempest chance cards at the bottom of the shelf. Man, they really like the shelf, huh? This is the shelf metagame, huh? The brand new shelf metagame. You heard it here first. How nice that we can discard without paying. I know, right? You can discard the card without paying, then arrange all the Tempest chance cards at the bottom of the shelf. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. We wanted to try Asmo next. Alright, let's do Asmo. Yeah, Shelf Companion. Dude, I cannot wait to see what Asmo translates to. Dude, this is gonna be hilarious. Honestly, it might just translate this throughout the entire, you know what I mean? Like, the entire way. Yeah, we need Tempest cards now. Tempest chance cards, not just Tempest cards. We need Tempest chance cards. Okay. So I don't need to put Asmo in the title because Asmo is in the card text, so. Unless it's an insult in some language by chance. Yeah, I know, right? Better say her full name, not Asmo. I don't know how to say the full name! I can't do it. I legally cannot do it. I can't. Yeah, see, it's not gonna translate Asmo. It's refusing to translate Asmo. Look, it's not translating Asmo. Oh, we might have translated it. Okay, we might have finally broken the curse. Nope, never mind. Where's Portuguese? Yeah, it's not going to translate that word. Ooh, what if we did Swahili? Okay, kind of. Kinda, sorta. Not really. Hungarian should mess things up? Think so? Where's Hungarian? Hungarian. Okay. I think I already did Icelandic. Read this syllable by syllable. Asmo, Rano, Mardika, Diced, Koldakar. Yeah, no, I know. It's just like, I don't know. It's too much. It's too much for me, Chad. It's too much. It's too much. It's fine. I'm just trying to make it so it, like, doesn't, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get to a point where it actually tries to translate it into a different word. But I don't think it's going to happen. Master Waves could be fun. Does Master Waves have, like, words that necessarily don't translate well? Maybe Devotion? No, that's a word that would translate well, I think. Lion. Have we done Finish yet? No, we'll do it now, though. Interesting and Eric. Yeah, see, it's not translating Asmo. It just refuses. Russian? Nope, still nothing. It's not going to translate Asmo, no matter what. Danish and Finnish? We'll do Danish, too. Where's Danish? Mod check Danish? Where's Danish? Alright, we'll do two more, okay? Two more. We'll do Sangha. And then last one before English. We'll do Belarusian. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright. Printed card text. As long as you've discarded a card this turn, you may pay R/B to cast this spell. When Asmarino Mardika Diced and Koldakar enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named the Underworld Cookbook, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sacrifice 2 foods, target creature deals 6 damage to itself. Translated into, hey, if you lose a card this turn, you can change it to black or red to get rid of the spells. When Asmorano Mark E. Distinakuldakar enters battle, search your library for a card named Hell's Chef, open it, and touch your palm. Food sacrifice 2, target creature takes 6 damage. Search your library for a card called Hell's Chef, open it, and touch your palm. Oh, man. This is such a good idea. This is awesome. Yeah, actual Hell's Chef. Now we need to get like a, somebody to do a commission on a cookbook for Hell's Chef, or Asmo, actually. We need to do like a Hell's Kitchen Asmo alternate art, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. It's the new boomer closing a window, touch your palm. Okay, what do we got? I want to do a couple more. We're only like halfway through the list. Let's take a look at this one. Run away. This one should actually go pretty well. What's the printed text? Put a charge card on. Yes, this one will translate incredibly well, I think. Because it's referencing charge counters, it's referencing mana. I guess that's it, but... Add a card with Cipher to the list. Is there a card with Cipher that has a lot of text? I guess just the Oracle text on Cipher is probably a lot, but... We're gonna try Ice Cauldron. Ice Cauldron should go pretty well. I don't know, should I leave the variable colorless? No, I'm just gonna say colorless. Colorless tap, put a charge card in Ice Cauldron, exile it on the card from your hand, because the card was longer than me, exile no time in advance, spend a minute, creature cost, charge card is Ice Cauldron, tap remove charge counter, add Ice Cauldron last set of type. Yes, this is gonna be perfect. I assure you, this one's gonna be awesome. I'm telling you right now, this one's gonna be great. Alright, here we go. We are going through, we'll go Malagussi. Always start with Malagussi. Amogus in the chat. Gotta start with Malagussi. We usually do Swahili after like 10. Something with banding. Banding probably doesn't translate that well, huh? Welsh. Into the outbreak and assist. Dude, this is gonna be a great YouTube video. I think YouTube's gonna like this content. I like how I still have the MTG bot doing the deck command. Alright, I think we're about halfway, so let's do Swahili. Do a little Swahili action. Do a little Danish. I could go for a nice little Danish right now. I mean, the food! The food, chat! The food! Gonti would be hilarious. Gonti, huh? Does Gonti have a lot of words that wouldn't translate necessarily well? Any Danishes? I think I already did Georgian, but we'll do it again. Fuck it, why not? Alright, we'll do like 5 more. We'll do Korean. Do Secret Layer Teferi, however you have to type it in. The Scryfall. Oh, because it has the printed text, not like the actual... Yeah, fuck that. That's too much work. It doesn't have the actual, like, words on it. You know what I mean? Alright, what's the last language you want to go? Mongolian? Heck yeah. Alright, you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, printed text on Ice Cauldron says... X-tap, put a charge counter on Ice Cauldron and exile a non-land card from your hand. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. Note the type and amount of mana spent to pay this activation. Cost, activate this ability only if there are no charge counters on Ice Cauldron. Tap, remove a charge counter from Ice Cauldron. Add Ice Cauldron's last noted type and amount of mana to your mana pool. Spend this ability only to cast the card exiled with Ice Cauldron. I know you have no idea what the card does. That doesn't matter. I don't either. That translates into colorless contact. Put the container on an ice tray and remove the card without hurting your hands. You can use this card for longer. Note the types and shapes used in this exercise. If your freezer does not have a drawer, disable this feature. Draw energy from ice. This adds the current cost of mana and ice to your mana pool. Use this spell to block the last sent ice card. Perfectly reasonable, right? Oh my god, dude. This is so good. Yeah, disable this feature. You put the container on an ice tray and remove the card without hurting your hands. Note the types and shapes used in this exercise. If your freezer does not have a drawer, disable this feature. So does that mean when you activate the card, do you have to get up, travel to your house, check your freezer to make sure that it has a drawer, and like take a picture of it and show your opponent that there's no drawer in your freezer, and then you come back, you like drive back to the LGS and sit down and like, here's the picture of my freezer. It does have a drawer, you know? Oh, man. The current cost of mana and ice to your mana pool. Use this spell to block the last sent ice card. That's a good one. I like that one. That one's pretty good. 7 minutes to MTGO. I might do this for a little bit longer. We'll see. I'm having a fucking blast right now. Printed text. Yeah, this one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. I got love on it. Yeah, colorless contact. Ropeburn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub from Ropeburn, be sure to thank them in chat. And if you didn't, dodged. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ropeburn. Alright, Illusionary Mask time. This one's gonna be great. I'm gonna delete the variable again. Colorless. You may choose a creature card in your hand. Is it just X? What if we just did X instead of colorless? No, I kinda like colorless. Dude, that's a sick emote, Rob. Alright, here we go. Whatever this is. Detect language, Japanese. Detect language. Do a little Finnish. What we do? Swahili like halfway through, right? Korean. Estonian. Let's do Norwegian. Slovak. Thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate that. Hope you're having an excellent time today. I'm having a blast. This is a lot of fun. I'm really glad I decided to do this. All right, let's go Swahili. Always go Swahili. And we'll do like 5 more. Can you do Phyrexian? No. Phyrexian is not a language that is available in Google Translate. Unfortunate. Big Sag. Do a couple more. Do like 1. We'll do 2 more. Let's go Zosa. We'll do this. Alright. The moment of truth, chat. English. Did I do English? Okay. I saw the first word, and I know this one's going to be great. Okay. Illusionary Mask. Printed text, X. You may choose a creature card in your hand whose mana cost could be paid by some amount of, or all of, the mana you spent on X. If you do, you may cast that card face down as a 2/2 creature spell without paying its mana cost. If the creature that spell becomes, as it resolves, has not been turned face up and would assign or deal damage, be dealt damage, or become tapped, instead it's turned face up and assigns or deals damage, is dealt damage, or becomes tapped. Activate only as a sorcery. Completely reasonable card. You know, nothing confusing at all about this card. Just, you know, perfectly written card. Yeah. Can I have this just translated to English, please? But when you put it through Translate about 20 times, you get options. You can choose a page to build. Mana cost is the percentage of mana that goes on a neutral page. This is his first award! Wow, congratulations! If the creature does not have magic in check, it takes damage, injury, damage, or damage. Okay? They said damage 3 times from attacks, and attacks instead of damage, or destruction. It was just magic. It was just magic. Oh, man. Yeah, it was just magic the whole time. Dude, this is awesome. Yeah, it said damage in the same sentence like 4 times, right? But did you know this is his first award? Did you know that, chat? Can we get some Drakes in the chat? Can we get some Drakes in the chat for this is his first award? If the creature does not have magic in check, it takes damage, injury, damage, or damage. Oh, man. Okay, that's so good. No, you're not doing the raid emote. Chat. Come on, chat. Alright, let's go. Okay, I got a couple more. Let's do... Somebody suggested Goblin Game. Let's do Goblin Game. Dude, this is so much fun. I'm having a blast right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's gonna be good. This one is gonna be good. Each player hides at least 1 item. Alright, you ready? Okay. Now the boring part. The boring part that the YouTubers won't have to see because I'll fast forward this stuff, but... It's like the calm before the storm, you know? Oh, it actually tells you which ones you've used. Oh, I'm just dumb and never realized that. See that little clock? The yep clock next to this? It tells you which ones you've recently used. I'm dumb and never noticed that. Now you have to leave it in. Yeah. Alright, is it time for Swahili? We'll do one more. We'll do Italian. Then we'll go Swahili. I've noticed every time that I do Swahili halfway through, it makes for such much better content. Usually go through about 20 of them. Guys, Moto in 1 minute, copium. Surely they won't extend the downtime. They never ever do that. Alright, 2 more. Filipino. We'll go Finnish. Do 1 more. We'll end on Korean. I think that's fine. Alright. You have any sweet decks queued for Moto? It depends on what cards we can get. I have a lot of decks built, Pioneer decks built with the new set. It just depends on what cards we can get. Alright, so, printed text on Goblin Game. Each player hides at least 1 item, then all players reveal them simultaneously. Each player loses life equal to the number of items they revealed. The player who revealed the fewest items then loses half their life rounded up. If 2 or more players are tied for fewest, each loses half their life rounded up. Okay, understandable. When you put it through Google Translate about 20 times, you get... Each player hides at least 1 object, and each player appears at the same time. Each player loses life equal to the number of visible objects. The player who makes the smallest decision gets half his or her life. If 2 or more players score, you lose half your life. That one's okay, but again, it's like... the issue with cards like that is they're just words that that actually translate well. You know what I mean? So that one's not nearly as good. Yeah, it's not nearly as good as some of the other ones. Balduvian Shaman. Somebody suggested Soulflayer, and I think Soulflayer is an incredible one. Because Soulflayer mentions a whole bunch of different, Sloggy, thank you for the 3 months. You have excellent timing. Yeah, you have excellent timing. Thank you for the 3 months, Sloggy. We're going to do Soulflayer. Because this just has... It's just keyword soup, right? So, remember when we did Omnath? So, we did Omnath, or not Omnath, Questing Beast. And Questing Beast was far and away the best one so far. Because none of these words are going to translate well at all. Yeah, we could try Sakamba too. But yeah, you just want to do keyword soup. All right. This one's going to be great. This one's going to be really good. Really, really good. I'm ready to be disappointed though, you know. I'm hyping up Soul Flare all this much, and now I'm ready to be disappointed. Soak me in bleach. Telling you, Shaman's gonna be great. Baldubian Shaman. Baldubian Shaman. You can check it out. It's mostly just like you want it to be keyword soup, because when it's keyword soup, that's where it's the best. Because keyword soup is the stuff that doesn't translate well. You know what I mean? Whereas like just like, you know, stuff that's just normal English words, that stuff translates well. Does Shaman have a lot of just like a lot of keywords? Sometimes the dream to me inside out of me breach. Yeah, Audric is probably a good one too. Audric has a lot of keyword soup. A lot of keyword soup going on. We do Chains. Yeah, Chains was actually really unimpressive. So, like, yes, Chains has a lot of words, but it's all, like, English words that translate well. So, like, we put it through about 20 times, and it really didn't translate that well. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Oh, God, we get a little preview going on here. Oh, no. Oh, no. This one's gonna be great. Yeah, Chromanticore is probably good, too. Oh, boy. Was still unintelligible. Honestly, I think when we put Chains of Mephistopheles through Translate about 20 times, it was probably more understandable than the original printed text. So. Alright, two more. Two more and we're good. Korean. We always end on Korean. Alright, here it is, chat. So. Soul Flare. Printed card text. Pretty simple. Delve. Each card you exile from this graveyard from your graveyard while casting spell pays for 1. Okay? If a creature card with flying was exiled by Soul Flare's Delve ability, Soul Flare has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Reach, Trample, Vigilance. Okay. Pretty understandable. Like, we know what all those words do. We're Magic players. Cool, right? Translated about 20 times, you get... Success! Success! When a flying creature card avoids an attack from a Soul Flare, the Soul Flare goes flying. This is your first weapon. Double silence on death? Question mark? Question mark? Equivalent to damage next to aid, endurance, freeze, and transcends health. What? Success! Oh, man. Wait, is Magic Online back up? Not bait? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, we're extending downtime by 30 minutes. So that means we'll be able to log into Magic Online in about 3 hours. That's what that means. Alright, next card. We only got a couple left here. Okay, what do you think about Necromancy? What do you guys think about Necromancy? This one was really good. When a flying creature avoids an attack from a Soul Flare, the Soul Flare goes flying. This is your first weapon. Double silence on death? Like, what is that? Double silence on death. Crystalline Giant? Because that's just keyword soup. It starts giving me cast control permanent. I mean, see, this is, again, a lot of yep words, but it's words that probably translate well, you know what I mean? So, like, we want to just try and find cards that have a shit ton of keywords. So, like, I said, Chad suggested Audric, Achroma. What was the one that you said, Rob? Something Warlord? About Omnath? We could try Omnath. Does Omnath have a lot of keywords on it? So it's like landfall, mana. I don't even know if Omnath would translate that well. There's not a lot of, like, you know, magic-specific words on it. A planeswalker like Gideon? Cleanup step, enchant aura, at set, won't translate well. What with necromancy? Sacrifice, battlefield, some battlefield. Where does it say cleanup step? Oh, right there. The next cleanup step. We could try it. Okay, we'll try necromancy. I want to try another old card. Eater of Virtue. That one's not bad either. Wait, why can't I paste? Okay, necromancy. Necromancy! Yeah, we're gonna do necromancy. I might not go through as many translations with this one, but... For you... Dude, I'm having so much fun right now. This is awesome. This is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Haha, funny content. Hi, Tim. Haha, funny content. The funny man. I'm now a funny man, chat. Thinking back, I forgot to tell. Tim, you go to the Thursday show? I think it's like mid-September. I kind of want to go to the Thursday show. It's actually not on Thursday, though. It's on a Tuesday. Where's my Swahili? Gotta do Swahili. Swahili always messes things up. Go to Silverstein and Amity Affliction on September 30th. That sounds like a good show. I haven't seen Amity yet. I want to see Amity. Pretty sure I already did German. I thought I did German, but it didn't. The Yep clock's not there. I don't know. Russian, little Samoan, little Turkish. All right, two more. We'll do Esperanto, Italian, and boom. Oh, I saw the first sentence. All right, printed text on necromancy. You may cast necromancy as though it had flash. If you cast it anytime a sorcery couldn't have been cast, the controller of the permanent, it becomes sacrificed to begin the next cleanup step. When it enters the battlefield, if it's on the battlefield, it becomes an aura with enchant creature put onto the battlefield with necromancy. Put target creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control and attach necromancy to it. When necromancy leaves the battlefield, that creature controller sacrifices it. Not confusing at all. Just perfectly reasonable card. Translated into, you can play witchcraft with knowledge. When a spell is found, it is permanently removed by the mage at the start of the next cleansing round. When uncertainty comes to the field, the power of the field is a magical object that uses sorcery on the field. Put a craftable card from your graveyard onto a target you control and add necromancy to that target. When the disbelievers leave the camp, the animals are sacrificed. What? Excuse me? Huh? When the disbelievers leave the camp. This reads like a Stephen King novel. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm having so much fun today. This must have been the fine print on the waiver my parents signed for summer Bible camp. Yeah, I want the comprehensive rules of magic to read exactly like that. Bad Omens in December. Did we get some Arena only BS in there? Nah, fuck that shit. Arena sucks. Alright, I mean, you can play witchcraft with knowledge. Oh my god, there's like so many things about this. When the disbelievers leave the camp. Oh, man. Oh, this is great. Okay, what was the, This is so good, dude. What was Fate Spinner? Player chooses draw step, main phase, or combat phase. The player skips each instance of the chosen step or phase this turn. Ooh, that's actually probably really good. It's like not a lot of words, but it's a lot of magic-specific words, right? Our creature phases out until it will be at least the battlefield. Tap that creature as it phases in this way. That might not be too bad. We can write that one down. Yeah, the OG text, the printed text. I did that for like chains and stuff. I did that for Ice Cauldron. Ice Cauldron was kind of funny. All right, this one, not a lot of words, but it's a lot of stuff that's like referencing magic-specific things. So I think Fate Spinner might be pretty good. We'll try this one. Malagussi. Amogus. Sylvan Library might be dumb. Does Sylvan Library have a lot of magic-specific words? Again, you don't want, like, cards that, you know, that just have, like, normal words on them. You want, like, keyword soup or magic-specific phrases, like phasing, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit. Gideon Blackblade. Indestructible, Planeswalker, Indestructible. Yeah, that might be pretty good. That's like a lot of keywords and Planeswalker. That one could be good. The Mecha Godzilla. Crystalline Giant. That one, somebody suggested Crystalline Giant, which I think might be pretty good, because that's a lot. That's just keyword soup, you know? Urza Saga. Saga has a lot of keywords, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I can see that. I think I may have already done Japanese, but... Chromanticore? Yeah, Chromanticore has a lot of keyword soup, too. Did you mean... No, I didn't, actually, but thanks for asking. Alright, 2 more and we're good. We'll do Indonesian. We'll do Maltese. And drumroll, please... Oh, boy. I get, like, a little sneak preview because I look at the first, like, 2 words. Alright. Fate Spinner. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player chooses Draw Step, Main Phase, or Combat Phase. The player skips each instance of the chosen step or phase this turn. Okay, pretty reasonable card. Nothing too confusing about that. When you run it through Google Translate 20 times, you get... Every season of the game attracts players. Choose a base or battle. The player fills the position or activity selected for that position. Okay. Sure. Why not? Totally, yeah, it makes sense. The player fills the position or activity selected for that position. I choose battle. Ah, man. Alright. We have to do Chromanticore. It's like, it's literally just keyword soup. Bestow, enchant creature, attached, flying, all these keyword soups. Yeah, this is gonna be a delight. MTGO was up, by the way. Yeah, I'm having fun though. This is way more fun than just playing Magic, you know. When it's top 10. We spent a little bit more time on this than I wanted to. I may not do top 10 today. We'll have to see. Bestow creature. All right, this will be the last one. They said 30 minutes of downtime like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, are you sure it's up like 100%? Did they tweet it out that it was up? We can do the top 10 real quick after this. Top 10's not going to take that long. I have everything planned. I just gotta, you know, I just want to go over the cards real quick. It'll probably be like a short, like 20-minute segment, so. You're on MTGO right now? Okay. So yeah, this will be the last one of these. We'll do a quick top 10, and then we'll start playing. Worth, please. All right, last one. We could do like another segment of this at some point. This is so much fun though. Last one, we'll do top 10, and then we'll try to get some new cards to play Magic. Definitely gonna put this on YouTube, though. YouTube will love this shit. We got Snuggles. Thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day today. How have you been? We're doing translation through Google. Basically, take the printed card text, throw it through Google Translate about 20 times, and see what we come up with. Eventually ending on English again, obviously. Alright, 2 more. 2 more languages, and we are good. 1. 2. Alright, here it is. The last one for today. Chromanticore. Chromanticore says, Bestow. 2, Wooburg. If you cast this card for its bestow cost, it's an aura spell with enchant creature. It becomes a creature again if it's not attached to a creature. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4 and has Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. Cool. Pretty reasonable. Nothing, we all know what this does. However, Google translation says, available in 2 colors, green, white, blue, black, green, and red. So apparently green is twice. If you get a coin by discarding this card, it will become a magical animal with magical powers. If it doesn't roll again, it will become one. What? First start, guaranteed health for life. Whoa, guaranteed health for life? What? Successful attempts result in +4/+4 and death on the first attack related to pursuit and health. Healthcare! Guaranteed health for life! Actual healthcare! Whoa! Oh, man. Alright, that will do it for the first installment of Magic Cards translated through Google Translate. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you had a great time. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this type of content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Ha 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 ha.